And a good afternoon to you from Brookland, Casey, here in Casey, South Carolina, on an 83-degree, partly cloudy afternoon. It's once again time for Minutemen football as Palmetto Prep comes in 3-1, 3-1 here at home, and 1-0 in the post-grad football conference, taking on another PGFL opponent today. It's Birmingham Sports Academy. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you alongside Reed Radke. And Reed, a chance for the for Palmetto Prep, to get these first two conference games out of the books here at home, go to 2-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they do. They can really put themselves in the driver's seat with a good performance today.
Minutemen are coming off that 46-12 victory over the Georgia Knights a couple weeks ago. Lucas Lenhoff, 2 touchdowns. There were 4 rushing touchdowns in that game. 2 by Christian Dewar, 1 by Damian Littleton, and 1 by Darrell Taylor, the wide receiver. That was actually the first score in that game. Now, Damian Littleton is out today, Reed, and of course that kind of puts you in a hole from the running back position already.
Yeah, that jeopardizes their running game because that guy is a moose of a running back that really gives the Minutemen a real big bonus. But without him, they're going to have to adjust.
Look for Lucas Lenhoff maybe to throw the football around a little bit more as he's really started to come on, especially these last couple games, and the rest of the quarterbacks, Caden Taylor and Nick Richardson as well. Birmingham Sports Academy did win the toss. They deferred, so going back to receive is Trey McGahee, Ethan Brule-Gonzalez, Justin Pose back there, Xavion Wells. One of those 4 will likely catch this football as we're just about set to go. It's couldn't be a nicer day here in Columbia. It's about 20 degrees hotter than it is where I live, an hour and a half away, but it's... That's the Midlands for you, folks. Getting set to kick it off will be Marquise Turner. So Turner doing the kicking for Birmingham Sports Academy. And we're underway. Trey McGahee will take it at the 12-yard line, take it to the near side, 20, 25, 30, 35, and knocked out of bounds at about the 41-yard line by number 23, Christian Nelson. So let's set the offense for you up front for the Minutemen. It's Jaquette Lester at left tackle. Xavier Lloyd's the guard. Joe Lentine is the center. At right guard, it's Mark Bothers. And at right tackle, John Daniels. The quarterback today will be Lucas Lenhoff. Getting the start at running back today is Braxton Turner. Speaking of receivers, at the receiver spot is Kendall Thorne, number 89. Number 17 is Aaron McLeod. Number 80 is R.J. McDonald. And number 12 is Elijah Cuthbertson. So 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. Will set the Birmingham defense after this play from the 42-yard line. Lenhoff looking to throw, and he's going to bomb it deep. He's looking for Taylor, and it's overshot just a little bit. So the Birmingham Sports Academy defense up front, it's Cordell Maston and Devon Waldrop, number 40 and number 70. The linebackers, number 16, Jyrene Griffin, number 18, Marquise Turner, number 6, Jaheim Brown. And the secondary, there's a lot of them. Stay with me. Number 2 is Chandler Thomas. He was on defense there on that play on Darrell Taylor. The other corners and safeties, number 7, Manville Poole. Number 13 is Julius McCain. Number 24, Javon Sykes. Number 17, Mike Kaiser. Number 21, Jatavian Billups. Looks like we had a penalty.
Yeah, while we were away giving you the introductions, we had a pass interference on the defense, so it's 1st and 10 now.
Well, that's an interesting call there.
Yeah.
Looked like it was a little bit over, but...
Didn't look like it was catchable.
No.
There's another
handoff going to go now to Braxton Turner, and he takes it to the 35, but we'll check the flag first.
There we go.
So just underway, 2 plays, 2 flags. And this one not looking as promising.
Yeah, this one looks like it's coming back. Not sure what it is. Oh. Yeah, so they're going to come back 10 yards. Or 5 yards, I'm sorry.
So illegal motion is the call. It's 1st and 15 now, still inside Birmingham Sports Academy territory at the 48-yard line.
And not a good way to start. 2 flags.
3 receivers set now. The tight end Darius Naylor is checked in. Here's the sweep now, and trying to get to the outside edge, Darrell Taylor. And it looks like he might have the penalty yards back, plus maybe 1 or 2 more for his troubles as he stopped at about the 41-yard line.
Yeah, they really strung that line of scrimmage out, and he did find a hole to squeak in to get about 6 yards. So it was a good running there.
So 2nd down and 9 now. Opening drive for the Minutemen. Looking to win their 3rd in a row before they start a busy road stretch. Again, handoff up the middle. Braxton Turner takes it to the 38-yard line. Gain of 4. He'll bring up 3rd down and medium.
Yeah, there wasn't much there. That hole closed really quick, and he was kind of lucky to get what he got. That defensive front just kind of swallowed him up.
Christian Dewar checking in now. He and Turner are correction, Turner comes out, so Lucas Lenhoff going to pitch it now. Christian Dewar takes it to the left side. He got wrapped up. An easy flag there.
Boy, he just grabbed his whole helmet and just stopped him. That was a decleater of what you call a decleater by a face mask. I hope he's
really
okay.
nasty tackle. And we're going to run that back.
Yeah, that's a 15-yarder all the way. So good to see the running back get up off of that one.
Yeah, Christian Dewar is okay, folks, and that's a good sign. But you can't ever tackle like that. And what had happened there is he was being blocked, so he just kind of reached his arm out. It was number 13, Julius McCain. So Palmetto Prep gets a couple of 15-yarder penalties, and that has helped their cause now in the red zone at the 21-yard line. Play action. It's a keeper by Lucas Lenhoff, and he gains a yard, but I don't know if that's the play
I don't know. That looked like a broken play on that one, and he lost his footing, so he looks like he fell right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gained a couple of inches or a foot, but they're going to give him a yard.
Yeah, he got to the 20, so it's a gain of a yard for Lucas. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 now. Naylor goes in motion to the near side. Christian Dewar remains the running back. Now Naylor goes to the left. Dewar cuts back up the middle, dragging people. Doing his best Damian Littleton impression. He takes it to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, and that didn't look like the intended hole that he was supposed to go down. But he did shuffle his way for a couple of yards to, make it a manageable 3rd down.
From the 17, it's 3rd and 6 for the Minutemen, and flags.
Well, we got a flag fest today, Chris.
Boy, we sure do. Birmingham Sports Academy does not appear happy, which leads me to believe it's on them. So from 3rd and 6 now to 3rd and 1.
Much more manageable. Let's see what they can do on this.
Aaron McLeod has come in at wide receiver. They're 4 receivers set. 2 receivers bunched to each side here on this 3rd and short. Christian Dewar is going to be wrapped up in the backfield there. Nice penetration first by Azariah Mattery, one of the defensive ends, getting in there to make that initial hit read.
Yeah, as soon as he got the ball, there were 2 guys on him. That is not a good way to get a 3rd and 1. And now you're looking at a 4th and 4, and they got to go for it.
Going out to that left side is going to be Will Hawkins in at receiver.
And as you recall, they don't have a kicker, so they'll go for it on 4th down.
Call it 4th and 5. 4 receivers set for Lenhoff in the offense here. Opening drive of the game. Lenoff lofts it for Taylor and overshot
wow.
him. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was not catchable. That ball was a little bit overthrown by probably about 3 yards. So, as you said, the defense will have to try to stick it to them down in the corner here. Well, maybe they can grab that ball back.
Birmingham Sports Academy takes over. Let's meet their front line. At left tackle, Ken Hicks. Left guard, Ezekiel Head. The center, Jamarcus Pruitt. Justin Zamias, the right guard. And at right tackle, it's Devin Waldrop. At quarterback is number 8. That's Omar Young. The running back is number 23, Christian Nelson. And the fullback is number 6, Jaheim Brown. At receiver, it's number 3, Andreas Arnold. Number 5, Michael Maston. Number 12, Darian Schuber, and number 14 is Antonio Miles. As the handoff goes first to Nelson. Correction, that was not Nelson. That was Schuber, the receiver, who gained about a yard.
And he bobbled that ball. He's lucky to hold on to that. I think that might have been detrimental to his 1 yard gain, but he almost lost that ball.
It's a deep running team. Birmingham Sports Academy still has Will Way. You guys, if you were around last year, remember Will Way played here for Brooklyn KC, and then this is his second year with Birmingham Sports Academy. Right now they have Michael Maston, the receiver, at the running back spot. So they've got 4 running backs. They've yet to use any of them here on this second play now. A second down, and we'll call it 11. The throw is complete over on the far side to Schuber, but he's not going much further than he started.
And that was a nice tackle there. Open field tackle took him down with maybe a gain of 1.
Run through the defense real quick. Up front, Prince Elliott, number 11. Number 51, Kentrell Jones. Number 43 is Brian Edwards. Linebackers, 24, Craig Joyner. 21, Nick Harden. 33, Hunter Scott. And in the secondary, it's number 5, Nick Wright. Number 24, Trey McGahee. Number 22, Ethan Brule Gonzalez. And number 8 is Zayden Davis. So 3rd down and 9. They called it a gain of 2. Handoff going to go to Nelson, I believe, has come in at running back. No, it's still another receiver. That's Octavius Miles who gets the run, and it's a good gain, but it will be about 2 yards shy.
Yeah, he looked like he got some nifty feet to some of these running backs that they have that are actually receivers, but they did hold him about 3 yards short, so they're going to punt. So the defense did their job.
Yeah, good stop after the Minutemen offense turned it over on downs. And much like we see Caden Taylor punting, it looks like Omar Young is going to stay out there and kick this away. Xavion Wells is standing at his 44-yard line for the Minutemen. Nice boot by Omar Young and a fair catch signal. That's Xavion Wells making it. And the Minutemen will take over at the 41-yard line when we come back. Offense taking the field. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke back here with you. We're taking this dog and pony show on the road next week, we hope. The way things are looking with that storm right now that's supposed to clobber Florida might be impacting that game. But start of 4 of 5 on the road for the Minutemen starting next week. Quick pass is caught. Raheem Diarra-Suba fumbles it, and it goes out of, I think he might have been out of bounds is going to be the call here. We'll see where the spot is.
He looks like he might have squeaked out about 5 yards.
It's going to be more than that. Looks like gain of 7, close to midfield at the 49.
Yeah.
So good opening drive fizzled out for Palmetto Prep as they went for it on a 4th and 5 in the red zone, and now they have it close to midfield here at the 49 and a 2nd and 3. Christian Dewar the handoff, and he fell down in the backfield at the 48. Just lost his footing there, Reed.
Yeah, that's the second time we've seen a offensive player lose their footing. I think they might want to change their cleats. So I don't know if that grass is slippery or what. We didn't get any rain. but he's going to lose 2 yards.
Back to the 47, makes it 3rd down and 5 now for Palmetto Prep. 2 receivers to the near side. Braxton Turner, I believe, is offset to the right as well. Lenoff will hand off to Dewar, and gained a couple, but...
Yeah, there was nothing there. He gained back to where the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to force him to punt. So good job on the defense for the opponents there. I'm not quite sure on that play call there. I don't understand that one.
I'd like to see a little more Lucas Lenhoff with Damian Littleton out, that's for sure. But it'll be Caden Taylor to come in and kick it away now for the Minutemen. And Tim Walker, Jachavian Billups is back to receive.
They're going to get a good bounce.
He's going to pick it up, dive on it at the 10. So dangerous special teams there, but Billups survives it. And Birmingham Sports Academy will be backed up here, Reed.
Yeah, they got lucky there, though, to hold on to that ball. When he touched that ball, that's a dangerous try to do that. Minutemen just couldn't grab it.
Wind's starting to blow a little bit from right to left on your screen, but overall not much of an impact. We should see as the day goes on some more clouds than sun, but right now it's been a really, really nice day. It's not too humid. It's certainly hotter than I was expecting it to be, but weather's not so bad. Omar Young in the shotgun was not ready for the snap, and he's going to let it go out of the end zone, and that will be 2 points for the Minutemen.
Yep, that's the second time this year that the Minutemen have been granted with the safety with a throw over the back. So that's one way to get on the board.
So 6:37 left to go, and the first points belong to the Minutemen here, and we'll have the safety kick to come in just a moment. So I kind of started talking about the schedule. Again, we're hopeful. We'll see how things go with that storm and everything. But as of right now, at Brevard coming up next Sunday. Then we're home for the final time in the month of October against Fork Union. That'll be the 9th. So we got 2 more for you here on YouTube. And then 3 straight road games following that for the Minutemen before they come back and take on Myrtle Beach again. That'll be back here at Brookland Casey in early November. And then if the Minutemen win today, and if they handle their business on the road, they will be assured of hosting the PGFL Championship game. That would be on the 13th or whatever that Sunday is. And we would have that one for you too, assuming that's how it all shakes out. I got to give a shout out, Reed, to my mom. She got COVID.
Oh no!
And I've been Instacarting, and so she's probably loopy on cough medicine, but she might be out there watching. I'm gonna start slipping in subliminal messages about the will and sending me money and stuff. So stay tuned for that all afternoon long, folks. My poor loopy COVID-infected mom. But she's staying at home. She's doing okay.
Well, that's good. Well, hi, Mom.
We're thinking about you. Looks like Billups is going to kick this off now for Birmingham Sports Academy. And he's going to do it from the 20. Nice high grab there. And Diarra trying to get to the outside edge, and that actually might have cost him a few yards.
Yeah, it did. That was a nice tackle by the defense, the number 2 there. A nice open field tackle, and he just took him down for a pretty good solid loss, there.
Chandler Thomas made the stop, defensive back from Cedar Bluff. I got to know living in Pensacola for a couple of years. I got to know a lot about Alabama football in particular. So I'm seeing some of these names, and it's kind of rejogging my memory a little bit. Opelika and Tuscaloosa and Sylacauga and all that. A lot of good football in that area. So it remains Lucas Lenhoff at quarterback, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Christian Dewar in at running back. Lenhoff airs it out on the near side. intended for R.J. McDonald, incomplete.
Yeah, that was good that it was incomplete because if it was on target, that would have probably been picked off. The defense had a good mark on him, and the ball was thrown behind him anyway.
And there's a flag down, too, on the far side. Waiting to see what the call will be here.
Yeah, it is on the Minutemen, though.
So one of the linemen had too much coffee this morning, and it's 1st and 15 back at the 28. Yeah, neither team are playing very clean right now. Will Hawkins back in at receiver. Jacob Parker is slotted on the far side as well, and it's R.J. McDonald by his lonesome on the near side. Lenoff looking for R.J. He beat his man. Will he catch it? He will. R.J.'s going home, folks. Touchdown, Minutemen. R.J. McDonald and Lucas Lenoff hook up yet again, and it's 8-0.
Yeah, he just beat his man flat out, and Lenoff really threw a nice touch pass right in there. Open stride, didn't have to slow down at all. It was a very nice pass.
73 yards officially, and they'll go for 2 here. Oh, I hope we got this. I'm going to run it back for you, folks. I'm real hopeful here. Nope, we didn't. We got the end of it. So R.J. McDonald and Lucas Lenhoff once again starting to form a nice little bond. So 8-0 Palmetto Prep after the safety and now the touchdown. The Minutemen go for 2. And they do not convert it. So it remains 8-0, 6:12 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Kickoff away for the Minutemen. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds, so a good field position. Now, this is going to be at the 50, correct?
It was because that's a flag, so they'll bring it up.
It should be at the 50.
Yeah.
35? Now, why did I watch a college football game yesterday where the kicker kicked it out of bounds and they put it at the 50? There was no penalty. I thought that was weird. Okay, well, good. It's not... How? We're going to re-kick it? So Birmingham Sports Academy elects to back us up, and we'll kick it off once again. So 6:12 left to go. We had a safety on the last offensive sequence for Birmingham.
Yeah, just...
The kicking rotation continues. It's Trey McGahee now kicking off. We saw Braxton Turner. We've seen, who else did it? Kentrell Jones. McGahee now will boot it. And it's going to be caught on the run by Miles. Miles getting it close to midfield. So good decision there, Reed, by Birmingham.
Yeah, it looks like they probably gained about 10 yards. So that was a good choice on their position to have them re-kick.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Coach Richard Richardson. the head coach of Birmingham. Made my life very easy this week and almost brought a tear to my eye when I had both team starters at kickoff time. That never happens. He's a good guy. He's always been good to work with. I did his games, his opponent's games in Birmingham when I lived down in that area as well. So, good outfit, Birmingham Sports Academy, trying to get it going on offense. And the first completion by Omar Young goes to Ortavius Miles for an 8-yard gainer.
Yeah, they really sipped that ball. Like I said before, that this team, they got some quick feet. Watching that receiver move around, he's like a scat back.
2nd down and 2 for Young in the offense. We expected, and Reed can go into this, another slant, and it's caught by number 3, Andreas Arnold. It'll be a 1st down inside Minutemen territory at the 29-yard line. Reed, we were talking about how they're 4 deep at running back. One of the best running backs, Will Way, and here they are slinging it.
Back-to-back passes.
Yeah. We thought for sure this was going to be a run game for Birmingham. And they almost fumble it here. They've yet to bring in a running back. It's all receivers. This is Jerion Schuber, and he's wrapped up for a loss.
All he did was get strung out and just rolled down the sideline. I mean, the line of scrimmage, and he didn't gain anything. But you watch this quarterback, it's everything is a quick pass. I mean, it's a 2-second zip. And he threw that other one, previous play, right into the middle of the defense, and the receiver caught it.
Christian Nelson is in, so the running back returns for Birmingham. 2nd down and 11. Again, looking to throw. Young didn't like what he had on the near side, so he completes it to Miles again on the far side. Down to the 26-yard line, looks like it'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, again, there was nothing there, and he went outside, and he was able to connect with the receiver. So we were off on their throwing game because they seemed to be pretty efficient.
Justin Poe made the stop on that last sequence. 4-down territory here likely for Birmingham, but 3rd and 6 right now. Got to get it to the 20. 4:05 and counting here in this opening quarter. As Young gets instructions. Young getting good protection, airmailed that one, and a diving attempt at it by Brule Gonzalez, I believe, over on that far side. That'll bring up 4th down.
You're better off letting that one go in hopes that your defense can stop him, but trying to catch that in the end zone, then all you are is at the 20. So
4th down and 6, inside 4 to go here in this opening quarter. Still a 4-receiver set now. Maston and Arnold are nearest us. Again, protection is good, but that pass is well too high. So a turnover on downs now for Birmingham, and Palmetto Prep Reed will take over.
Yeah, that was some good defense there. So now they got themselves in a position to move up the field. So let's see what they can do on offense on this series.
You run a business, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's more of a construction business.
So you got to do budgets and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely.
Well, after that Myrtle Beach Prep game, I took the money I was going to plan on having for the PGFL championship game. I took that out of my budget because I didn't think I was going to be getting that money. But I'll tell you what, these Minutemen have really turned it around, and the defense particularly looking really good here in these last 2 games and now a quarter.
Yeah, they certainly have turned it around.
It's like a completely different team. Can't wait for that rematch with Myrtle Beach. Lucas Lenhoff over the middle, caught by Taylor out to the 41-yard line.
That was a nice catch. Really nice catch. Good 1st down spot right over the middle. Clean sight for him.
Called a gain of 15 on 1st down as the replay of the catch there. Nicely done, as Reed mentioned by Darrell. little bit of a play action there. Lenhoff airs it out. Taylor again at the 35. Escapes briefly the tackler. Takes it inside the 30 for another big gainer and another first down.
Good protection for him. He was able to step up in the pocket and really just get it right over the defender's head for a big gain. Nice throw.
So the Minutemen are on the march here in this opening quarter, leading at 8-0 after a safety and then a hookup by Lenhoff to R.J. McDonald for 73 yards. 2:42 and counting. A reverse now. Diarra Suba able to make something out of it inside the 25-yard line thanks to some nice blocking.
Yeah, he had some good blocking there. Guy in front of him that was able to gain a good 5-6 yards.
That was Braxton Turner. So 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard pickup by Diarra Suba. Christian Dewar still the running back. No Damian Littleton today. Turner in motion, and we got whistles and flags.
Yeah, it looks like it was a illegal procedure by our offense.
So back to where we started at the 28-yard line. They're going to move it at the. They're going to mark it at the 29. So 2nd and 11, we'll call it, after the penalty. Receivers bunched up. Lenhoff looks far side. He's looking deep. Instead, comes across the middle to R.J. McDonald, and R.J. gets out at the 24-yard line.
Chris, I think we got away with one there, a block in the back on that linebacker. The refs did not see it, and we're going to have a good pickup of about 5-6 yards on that.
It's about time they missed something. Let's see here. Well, yeah, I kind of saw what you were talking about there in the replay, but 3rd down and 6 now for Palmetto Prep. Minutemen inside a minute to go. Dewar, 4-down territory. Remember, Christian Dewar able to fall ahead for a gain of a yard after he was wrapped up in the backfield, but that'll bring up 4th and medium.
Yeah, it's a tough defense to run against. They seem to have good pursuit, and their linebackers stay at home. So that's a tough run. Really, a gain of about only 1 yard there.
4th down and 5. Ooh, they almost got him to jump.
Ouch.
So Birmingham showing blitz here on 4th and medium. Lenhoff, pocket collapsing, lofts it up. It's going to be caught by Taylor, who's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen. How about that?
That was some nifty moves right there. The quarterback stepped up, ran it, looked like he was going to run, and then just tossed it over the defenders, and the receiver juked the defender, and into the end zone he went. And he caught that defensive back flat-footed. He didn't know what happened.
Let's take another look at it. So Darrell Taylor, who had a rushing touchdown last week, yeah, just juked him out.
Yeah.
So they say it's a 23-yard touchdown. Now again, Minutemen going for 2. Lenhoff, it's going to be caught and complete. 16-0 Minutemen late in this first quarter. We'll be back. It is going to be Nick Wright to kick it away for the Minutemen. Pretty soon Reed will be down there kicking, and so will I. What a boot by Nick. Holy cow, to the 9-yard line.
Yeah.
It's picked up by Billups, who makes something out of nothing out to the 24 or 25, but what a boot.
You're right, Chris. I think Minutemen just found their kicker. You might as well line him up to kick field goals. You could see the side. He kicked that side foot, so there's their new kicker.
A great start here in this opening quarter for Palmetto Prep. 1 second. So one play to wrap up the quarter for Birmingham Sports Academy, who's got some work to do here now, down 2 touchdowns.
Now let's see what the defense can do here now.
Handoff goes to Christian Nelson, and Nelson gains about 4. So 15 minutes in the books, and it's all Minutemen. They lead at 16-zip. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke, glad to be back with you on an 83-degree, absolutely beautiful September day here in the Midlands. It's 16-zip, Minutemen leading Birmingham Sports Academy, second PGFL league game of the year for Palmetto Prep, and off to a good start. Right now, as we get set to start this second quarter, it's Birmingham with the football. It'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 29-yard line. It's been all Christian Nelson and a flurry of wide receivers who have ran the football for Birmingham, but mostly it's been the passing game. That's going to be complete to Miles. Miles is going to have the first down by a yard.
Just a nice flare out to the left. It was just kind of wide open. He was able to get some good yardage on that, Chris.
Craig Joyner made the stop, the linebacker for Palmetto Prep, but not after Birmingham gets another first down out to the 36. So we're going to call this a 5-receiver set at this point with Nelson out of the game right now for Young in the offense. Omar Young going to keep this one, and he's not going to gain too much there. Omar Young played at Ramsey High in Birmingham in 20 varsity games, just 1,900 passing yards, 50% completion rate, 21 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. Not great numbers, Reed, at the high school level, but he looks sharp here today.
Yeah, he really does. He's zipping that ball. I think it's just that the quick decisions, quick spin-off. Sometimes it's about the scheme that can make you a changer of a player.
2nd down and 8 now. Pass is going to be caught at the 40 on the near side, diving ahead to the 44-yard line, Antonio Miles.
Yeah, and Chris, again, that's another quick step, one step, drop, and throw. In and out of his hands just like that.
So what do you do if you're the defense? Do you start to move up?
You got to play him tight, man to man. You got to move right up on that receiver.
3rd down and 3. Birmingham trying to keep the drive alive. Blitz is on. Pass is caught inside Minutemen territory. 1st down to Schuber.
Yeah, he found him there again. Right out in the middle of right where the linebacker was, kind of slid that ball in. But it's quick pass. 1-step drop in the throw. It's tough to defend that, especially in the rush.
Young's got a rifle, and Birmingham on the move. This is an important drive for them, down 16-0. They've committed a safety on offense earlier in the first quarter. Their defense has given up some big plays. Time for the offense to answer the call here, and they're doing it so far. Young again looking to throw. Rush is on, flag is down,
and that's picked off.
And it's going to be picked off. So it will likely be holding. Trey McGahee picks it off, takes it inside Birmingham territory, and that should be a turnover.
Yeah, Minutemen got to get. Number 45 took a shot to the knee, so right now it looks like he's holding his shin. Hopefully he'll get up. It's just a stinger, but he is down.
That would be Prince Elliott, I believe. Take another look. So the holding penalty is called. The pick is good. So it will be Minutemen football as you take a look at it on the instant replay there.
And it looks like his own teammate rolled on his knee. So it doesn't look like a shot to the chin. It looks like to the knee, so that's not good.
So we'll check the injury, but right now, Minutemen in control. That's a big stop for Palmetto Prep. Here's Caden Taylor in at quarterback. Pass is complete. Nice little juke move at the 40 there for Palmetto Prep by Aaron McLeod. And he's going to be near the 1st down marker. We'll see where it's spotted.
And it looked like he had a good distance wide open there on that pass play. Almost looked like the quarterback had to dump. He wanted to go deep, but there was nobody. They were all covered.
Second down and inches for Taylor in the offense. Here's Dewar. Hole opens up on the right side, and he takes it to the 30 for a 1st down. Minutemen.
He got the first. The hole did close up rather quickly. I'm impressed with that defense there. They tend to they bend a little bit, but they're certainly not breaking.
Well, this is a Birmingham team that came to Brooklyn Casey last year and put it on the Minutemen, but a little bit of a different story so far to start out this one. Taylor now looking to throw, looking over the middle now, near side. He's got his man and doing the tippy-toe dance. Elijah Cuthbertson making the completion there and getting a few more yards thanks to his nice footwork.
Yeah, that was some nice footwork on the sideline there. But good poise by the quarterback to sit and wait for him to break and get open. So that was a really nice play. And, Chris, I'm watching down on the sideline. It looks like Prince is walking on it, but very gingerly.
Fingers crossed he'll be able to give it a go. This defense is a little bit short-handed today. Caden Taylor, 1st and goal. Delayed handoff comes to Dewar. Gets to the outside to the 5, and he's going to be just shy, it looks like, of the goal line at the 1.
Yeah, it looks like he just got pushed out, couldn't get that ball across. But a good run. I mean, a real good run.
Yeah, that's one of the better-looking runs we've seen today from Christian Dewar. See where they mark it. Looks like it's going to be right at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal now. And we've got some whistles and a timeout. Timeout on the field. We'll take timeout as well. We'll come back here in just a little bit. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke back here with you. Second down and goal from the 1. Minutemen getting an interception from, you guessed it, Trey McGahee. He's going to make a Division I school real happy, I got to think. Caden Taylor going to keep it. Bulldozes ahead for another Palmetto Prep touchdown.
And yeah, he just plowed the whole offensive line, just pushed and a nice, just big push on the offense to get that touchdown.
So, Minutemen will go for 2 here. At now 22-0. So Caden Taylor in the shotgun now on this 2-point try with Dewar still out there at running back. Can't find anybody. Dewar will try and fail. So 22-0 in favor of the Minutemen. We'll be back with the kickoff here in just a second, folks. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back here with you with Reed Radke, and here we go. It's going to be Nick Wright to kick it off again. I looked it up. Nick played high school football. He also played soccer for Dutch Fork and Irmo, so I'm kind of wondering why they didn't think to go to him sooner. He's got that soccer boot.
Yeah, a really nice kick on that kickoff, so maybe they'll give him a chance sometime in practice this week.
Well, he's going to kick it off here again from the 35-yard line. So 9:50 left to go here in this first half, and the Minutemen in control of this one, 22-0. Here is Nick Wright's boots, and it's going to be taken at the 19 by number 19. That's Ortavius Miles. Miles with a good return past the 35. So decent field position for Birmingham. Looks like they'll mark it at the 36.
Yeah, I'm impressed. That's 2 pretty good kickoffs. I mean, a young man might have found himself another job.
Defense has played really well, though. We have a safety. We have an interception.
Yeah, and we're pitching a shutout right now.
So far, so good.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Omar Young is the only quarterback for Birmingham, so we'll see him throughout today. At the 36-yard line. Going to be a handoff. Again, it's another receiver. And stumbling ahead, doing a nice job was Miles there. So Miles returns it. Now he comes in, runs it for a gain of 7.
Yeah, he escaped that. I thought they had him behind the line of scrimmage, but somehow, some way, he squeaked his way through for a good 8-yard gain.
Yeah, 8-yard pickup, not 7. So second down and 2 now. Nearing 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Handoff again, this time wrapped up in the backfield for a loss of 1. That was number 31, Javion Robinson.
Yep, so now we got ourselves a nice third down here.
They must have some injuries at running back. I'm real surprised we haven't seen Will Way yet. Will Way ran it up and down the Minutemen last year. But so third down and 3 now. 8:38 and counting. Birmingham needs this first down. And they have it close to midfield. It's caught by Antonio Miles.
I'm telling you, those little quick snap passes. He waits for that guy to turn, and it's just 1-2, bam.
So Trey McGahee made the tackle, but not before a first down at midfield. Michael Maston comes back in at receiver, paired up with number 3, that's Andreas Arnold over near us. Schuber, the receiver, now lined up in the running back position here at midfield on first down. Young looking to throw. Young bombs it over on the far side. Ethan Brule Gonzalez was the closest to it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that had no shot of being caught. That was about 10 yards overthrown. He just chucked that up and hoped that the receiver could run under it, but the receiver was well covered as well. So, but sometimes when you throw those up, that's just to get the defense off the line of scrimmage, set them up later on in the game.
Second down and 10, 7:50 left to go in the second quarter. Birmingham at midfield, needing something here. It's starting to get away from them a little bit. And a stop here by the Minutemen defense would really be great. Young on the near side, again, facing some pressure, getting in there. That was Brian Edwards, I believe.
Yeah, he almost got to him. They just shoved him off to the right. If he had kept his feet, he probably would have had himself a sack.
So nice job by Brian Edwards, the defensive end.
Oh, he absolutely disrupted that play.
Shout out to the folks in Baltimore enjoying that play. 3rd and 10 now for Young in the offense. Young again facing pressure, able to escape the pocket, and a flag is down. He's wrapped up after a gain of 1 on the play by Craig Joyner, but we'll check the flag here.
It could be, looks like it's going to be holding. Threw it right at number 54, hit him right in the gut, and he's not too happy about it. So I'm guessing it might have been against 54 because they're backing up.
At midfield, looks like the Minutemen would take this penalty here. No, they are going to decline it, and it looks like Birmingham will punt.
No. So, good hold on the defense again. The quarterback was just absolutely running for his life on that play.
Speaking of which, Young will kick it away. Xavion Wells back to return, standing at his 22-yard line. Past the midway point here in the second quarter, boy, Palmetto Prep looks, this might be their best performance this year. I know they creamed Brevard and Georgia Knights, but this is a different kind of a game. This is a different kind of opponent. And that is partially blocked, it looks like, by Bykoff, and it's going to take a Minuteman bounce, get away from Birmingham, and roll to the 42-yard line.
So that might have been a gain of a net gain of 1 yard on that punt, but that was nicely done. How he shifted in there and was able to get one hand to block that kick.
Let's see if we could take another look here. Yeah, just right through the middle. Kirill Bykoff. What a stop that was.
So again, the defense and the special teams comes up big.
All right, I'm going to put that money back in my budget.
There
I think we're going to host the championship game.
Because you're making a trip.
Don't tell any of the players I said that, Wes, because they'll go on the road and they'll blow it. Oh, yeah, you only need to win 1, right? Yeah. 6:52 left to go, and they mark it at the 45-yard line now, so good field position here for the Minutemen. Empty backfield, and I believe that's Nick Richardson in at quarterback now. Richardson lofts it over the middle, and it's high and caught for a first down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and a nice touch pass there by the quarterback. Wide open receiver, again over the defender's head and right into his mitts. For a big gain.
Braxton Turner. Turner now is lined up at running back. got Crooks on the far side with R.J. McDonald. Cuthbertson, McLeod near us. And they lofted it over on the far side, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, that was there really wasn't a play over there. It's good that the ball was overthrown. But really going back to that other play, just nice poise there, just to step up and in the pocket and throw it right over the defender's head.
So 2nd down and 10, ball at the 15-yard line. Minutemen hungry for more, already leading by 3 touchdowns. Richardson going to keep it, and that did not work.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I mean, that was an absolute keeper. I don't think he gained a couple of inches.
Azariah Mattery, the defensive end from Tuscaloosa, making the stop. Speaking of Tuscaloosa, I've been watching all these Alabama blowouts. Put Chase Davis in the game, please, late in the 4th quarter. I'm sitting and we're watching these games. 3rd down now, and 11. Pocket collapsing. Richardson going to lob it up, but nobody's home.
Yeah, he was going to the right the whole time, and receiver just kept turning on him, and he pumped it 3 times. And he's lucky he didn't get his ankle grabbed and taken down for a sack, but
I know there's got to be somebody watching this that has Nick Saban's phone number. You tell him some guy on YouTube is not happy with him. And poor Chase Davis ain't going to be on the team after I'm done. So 4th down, of course, Minutemen going to go for it here. Richardson again facing pressure, lobs it up wide open in the end zone. It's going to be caught. Aaron McLeod, I believe.
yeah, it looked like he had a breakdown in the defense there. They're kind of confused of who was going for who, but he was just left all by himself to sit there and tuck that ball into his gut for an easy 6. Defense very frustrated with themselves.
Yeah, it is. It has been a rough start. So Richardson in the offense will go for 2. Braxton Turner still in at running back. Look maybe for the big guy to get a handoff. And they're going to pitch it to him. And he takes it to the right side, comes up short. But Palmetto Prep does lead 28-0. We'll take another timeout, folks. We'll be back with kickoff here in just a moment. Chris Sheeman and Reed Radke here with you. It's 28-0, Palmetto Prep. And a short kickoff is going to be caught by Turner, who dives on it for Birmingham. So a good field position to come here for Birmingham, who needs something to go its way here.
Yeah, they're struggling right now. They seem to be going okay, and then somehow they have a mishaps and they get all jammed up and bogged up and break down. But I think a lot of that has to do with the Minutemen defense playing so well.
Like I said, folks, I really think that this is the best that I've seen Palmetto Prep since the first time I worked with them several years ago. 5:27 left to go in the half. Now, if you're Birmingham, you're down 4 scores. Try to eat the clock, get a score, and remember they deferred, so they would get the football back. Going to be a handoff again. They've got to be shorthanded at running back because Miles is getting the handoffs here, and he's losing yardage.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go there. That whole defensive line stuffed them in the middle. So
They do have Christian Nelson, who we've seen every once in a while. Not a bad player at Dadeville High. 6.3 yards per rush. He had really made the most of his opportunities, but not getting much here today. Young going to hand it off. And the Minutemen right now, Reed, are just expecting that run.
Yeah, they're all over him. He almost had him in the backfield on that one. The running back was able to scoot away, but he just got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They were still pursuing. The defense is getting a good push off that ball right now.
Datavius Bledsoe coming in here on 3rd down and 10.
I would picture they're going to throw here.
Birmingham looking for something here, down 28-zip. Try to keep this drive going, keep their defense. Here comes the blitz. Some time momentarily for Young. Now he's running for his life, and he's going to get out of bounds.
He's going to be short.
Not a bad run there, Reed, though. 9 yards. It looks like I don't know. I would think about going for it here.
Yeah, I would think you have to. Punting is not going to do any good for you right now. You go for it, and hopefully you get something positive that'll happen. But it doesn't look like that's what they're going to do. And the offensive line didn't like it, as they're frustrated that they're going to kick.
I'm still not convinced they're going to kick, and I'm not going to be until they actually do it. I'd be real careful if I was the defense here.
Well, they got a bunch of light guys all at the line of scrimmage now.
Yeah.
I don't see any big bodies at all. I guess this is what you call your speed and finesse team.
High snap. Was almost blocked again. And this time it's going to take a Birmingham roll down to the 26-yard line. So the Minutemen will have 3 minutes to work with here in this first half on a last-minute drive here, already leading at 28-0. We'll be right back. Three minutes left to go. Minutemen football. Lucas Lenhoff back in. He's going to bomb it, and it's going to be incomplete out of bounds. So Lenhoff had 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, now returns here. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke, glad to be with you from Brooklyn Casey. Ready to go on the road next week? You're coming up to Brevard?
I think I can sleepwalk that.
Man, bring your family. You've never been up there.
I have not.
Bring your family. Go downtown. They got, it's a nice,
well, they'll
nice,
be out
nice
of town,
area.
so I might have to spend the night in the vehicle.
Lenhoff passes caught over on the near side. That's Will Hawkins trying to find some space. Takes it past the 25 out to about the 28. Call the gain of 2, 3rd down and 8. This would be a nice stop here, still relatively early enough to call a timeout if you're Birmingham, if they get the stop here. Try to get the football back. Lenhoff over the middle. He's got a man. It's Taylor again. Taylor trying to beat him. Taylor to the 20. Taylor to the 10. Taylor with another touchdown. Darrell Taylor again.
Wow. Again, a nice zipper of a play there. Just very poised. He just sat back, waited for the receiver to get open, and and let it go.
I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, that was right on the money. The kid looks good. I'm telling you, he's very sharp.
Chip Kelly, you watching this, brother? DTR ain't gonna be around forever. Send this kid back home. Ridiculous, Lucas Lenoff. He's got 2 touchdowns of 73 yards in this game now. He also has a 24-yarder. That was also to Taylor. Going for 2, rifles it.
Wow.
It's going to be intercepted. This can be returned. Escaping a couple tacklers there was Mike Kaiser, but so the 2-pointer is no good, but it's all Minutemen here, Reed.
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you, Lenhoff just let that one rifle, and that guy grabbed it. And he must have had some stickum on the old Lester Hayes back in the day. That ball stuck to his hand.
My dad used to tell me about him. He'd make one-handed catches, not even trying.
Yes, he would. All that stickum would hang off him, and you could see his hands. He looked like he had 10 fingers on both hands.
Who'd he play for?
The Raiders.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That was a one heck of a defense for the Raiders back then.
So 1:52 left to go here for the Minutemen. 34-zip. I think this was a game at the start that Palmetto Prep was feeling good about, but I don't know if they expected 34-0. It's helpful that Will Way, for whatever reason, doesn't appear to be with them because, like I said, Will Way, he had his way last year against Palmetto Prep.
This is another pretty good kick. Oh,
that's going to be fumbled, but it looks like it's going to be falled on by Christian Nelson and out of bounds.
Right out of bounds.
Falled on?
Yeah.
Falled on, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the line broadcasting right here. I'm sending this tape just to troll ESPN. I'm going to send that exact part of the broadcast over to them. Say, hey, guys, hire me, please. So, minute 48 to work with for Birmingham. They're backed up at their own 32. Be interesting to see. They've been passing the ball well here today, but they just haven't been able to move it.
No, they really haven't. They, like I said, they self-destruct.
It looks like we're going to re-kick. There must have been a flag that we missed.
Yeah, we missed it, but he did say there was a flag down. I don't know what it was, but offsides.
Offside on a kickoff.
Yeah, that's not very good.
So Nick's got to go back to the 30 now. And maybe a break here for Birmingham, and boy, could they use one.
Yeah, they'll have good field position, barring no stupid choices. Keep it sitting.
All right, to kick it away. Booms at that time, and that's going inside the 20. It's going to be fumbled but recovered by Turner. Gets it to the 25 and 30. And so we're right back about where we started for Birmingham at the 30-yard line with 1:40 to go.
And it was all because of that kick. He boomed that kick. Really put him way back, for their son. Good pursuit on the special teams to only allow him about 8 yards to gain from the 20 there. So
Nick at Dutch Fork. Looks like he was more of a, just going by stats alone, his soccer stats, more of a midfielder. But he's got a leg to him. So here we go for Birmingham now, trying to find something here late. 2-minute offense ready to roll. I do believe they have all 3 timeouts. Going to be a keeper now for Young. Young, helmet comes off, and he just falls down. It's a wise play.
Yeah, that he had nowhere to go, and it was just a sea of hands he ran into there, and they just took his helmet off.
So he's got to come out for a play. Remember, he's the only quarterback on the roster, so it looks like Darian Schuber is going to take the handoff here. Now, did Palmetto Prep call timeout, or the
I don't
clock is
believe so.
stopped?
I think they stopped it just because they're going to roll the clock now.
Okay.
Just was his helmet fell off.
Well, the Minutemen certainly. I'm expecting a run here for Schuber. So were the Minutemen. And he gains about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Yeah, and he almost got another helmet there.
Yeah, now the Minutemen will call timeout. So timeout on the field, folks. We'll step aside here just for a brief moment.
And his helmet.
So the Minutemen called timeout, 3rd down and 8, minute 17 left to go until halftime. Birmingham trying to keep this drive alive. Omar Young back out there now for the Birmingham Sports Academy offense. Again, the defense looking for another 3 and out here. Going to be a handoff. So conservative play calling as Arnold gets the handoff. He'll be shy by about 4 yards of the first down.
Yeah, now you got to see, what do you do here? It looks like they're going to punt, but.
So the Minutemen will use their final timeout. We'll keep it here this time and once again go over the schedule. It's an important one here today for a couple of reasons. You can go to 2-0 in league play, and then you've got this long road stretch coming up here in the month of October where you really only play one at home. So we're at Brevard next week, and then home again on the 9th, and then it's 3 straight on the road, and you have those 2 league games on the 16th back against Birmingham. On the 23rd, they take on Georgia, and then out of the PGFL, they'll be at Methodist, which is, I believe, in Fayetteville to wrap up October. But the Minutemen are handling their business, and then some here in this opening half. Kick is away. It's going to be a short one as Xavion will let that bounce. It's going to die at the 40. So Palmetto Prep won't have any timeouts here, Reed, but they do have a minute to work with. And if it's Lenhoff out there again and these receivers who have been blowing by the secondary, anything's possible. This is plenty of time on the clock.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Why not air it out a little bit more? See how well you can do on your timing. You might catch him sleeping again.
Caden Taylor going to come back in at quarterback. Taylor had a 1-yard touchdown run. 2 weeks ago, the Minutemen, all of their units scored. They had an interception for a touchdown. They had a block extra point that was returned for 2 points. And then the 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. That was a complete game as Nick Harden gets sacked, Caden Taylor gets sacked back at the 35-yard line.
And that clock is moving.
Jamarcus Pruitt with the sack for Birmingham. It's actually a loss of 6, so 2nd down and 16, and now it looks like the Minutemen might be a little more conservative here. Taylor, that's going to be tipped. Nice tip there by Manville Poole.
And that does stop the clock.
Looks like somebody is shaken up for Birmingham, so we're going to go away once again here in an injury timeout. Welcome back, everybody. Kentrell Simmerton, was the injured player for Birmingham. He's up under his own power, so that's good news for them. Now, 27 seconds left to go here on a 3rd and 16 for Palmetto Prep. Birmingham Sports Academy won the toss. They deferred, so this is going to be a big gainer here for Dewar. Christian Dewar going to have the first down, and he's going out of bounds all the way at the Birmingham 36-yard line, but a flag is down.
Yeah, it's going to come back. Yeah, it's holding. So they're going to a nice gain there, but unfortunately it's going to come back on a hold.
So an unfortunate break in one of the few in this opening half for Palmetto Prep. With 18 seconds left now, it'll be a 3rd down and 26, I believe.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays where, okay, what do? Do you just chuck it up or do you take a knee? I would assume they just chuck it up.
Caden Taylor directing traffic. He rolls to the near side, can't find anybody, and throws it out of bounds. So the longest last minute of a half ever in football will continue on with 11 seconds left to go. It'll be Taylor to punt it away now.
Yeah, that was not a pretty series there. They went backwards on that whole thing. I mean, just not good there.
Javion Robinson is going to go back to return this. Actually, no, he's not. He was going back. He's been called off. And it'll be Marquise Turner. Is that an 18 or a 19 down there, boys? Help me out here.
That's a 19 on the field.
Ortavius Miles, 3rd time's the charm. So Miles back to return. Oh, now what?
We've got timeout or?
Birmingham has called time. So 11 seconds to go. We're going to take another break. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke here with you, and we have 11 seconds to go. Caden Taylor again will kick it away, and it's Miles standing at his 34-yard line. More whistles. False start now on the Minutemen.
We're going to make this challenging.
Somebody go over to that booth and start the clock for me. I'll give you $20.
Well, we're going to move back for. Maybe we'll end up on the goal line if we have any more mistakes.
Or 4th down now and 31 for Palmetto Prep. So Miles has moved up now. He's at the 45. Taylor, another nice kick. Caught on the run by Miles. Miles, good run at the 40, at the 35, and he runs out of room there. And thank you, clock guy. The clock hit 0, and we go to the half. So 3 touchdowns by Lucas Lenoff, 2 to Darrell Taylor, 2 of them over 70 yards. And Palmetto Prep leads at the half, 34-0. Folks, we'll go to the half. We'll take our usual 15 minutes, go check in on the NFL or whatever you want to do. Come on back. We'll bring you all the second half action. It's all Minutemen, 34-0 at the half. We'll be back. Welcome back to Brookland Casey. It's all Minutemen 34-0 at the half. Birmingham Sports Academy deferred, so they will get it to start this second half with a lot of work to do. Down by 5 touchdowns. It'll be taken by number 31 for Birmingham. That's Robinson, and Robinson got drilled at the 36-yard line. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke, glad to be back with you. What are you looking for here in the second half, Reed?
I'm looking for some consistency for the Minutemen to get some good, solid consistency. We know we're doing well with the passing, but I'd mix it up a lot with the run here. A little bit of shuffle runs, flare outs, kind of confuse the defense. And if I'm the defense, if I'm the opponents, I'm just trying to get something going on positive side.
Omar Young back in at quarterback. We expected to see a lot of running from Birmingham, but so far it's been mostly through the air when they've been successful. And they hand off to their receiver, Ortavius Miles, who gains about 3 yards on first down.
Not bad, not a bad run. He kind of got through the middle there. You got a couple good open runs like that, you might be able to get some momentum.
And that is one thing that Birmingham needs pretty badly here in this Post-Grad Football League showdown. They bring in the running back Nelson, and Nelson coughs it up. And I believe the Minutemen have it. We'll see here. Yep, the signal is Minutemen football.
And Chris, I was just getting ready to say that's the same play and a really good run up the middle, and then he coughs the ball up. And it doesn't get any worse for Birmingham. Not only are they really struggling for points, but they can't get any momentum, and their flag tent got destroyed on the sideline, so now they got no cover.
Yeah, I went down there at halftime. It is heated up a little bit. It's still not as humid and muggy, and we should be kind of done with that for the most part for the remainder of these games. But it is hot, and there's not as many clouds as I think we expected to see here today, so the sun's really beating down. Nick Richardson coming out there at quarterback, directing guys around. Will Hawkins on the move. Chandler Crooks on the move. So 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. He's going to keep it now. Now he decides to throw. Flag is down. It's completed to Chandler Crooks.
Yeah,
Crooks takes it inside the 10, but I believe Nick Richardson over the line there.
Yeah, he stepped over the line. There was a lot of movement going on the offensive line. A lot of shuffling by the receivers, only to see Richardson take off and then take one step too many. And that ball's going to come back for 5 yards. Chris, he should have just tucked it away and ran and gained that 5 yards, because that's basically what he had. I think he got a little greedy. Oh.
So it's holding. He wasn't over the line. Which I thought it was close.
It was close.
Because he was right at the line of scrimmage. None of this matters, but... So 1st and 20 now, backed up the Minutemen inside their own territory. Darius Naylor is in at receiver, one of the slot near us. No Damian Littleton today. So far they haven't needed him, and that was almost a nice grab there by Chandler Crooks.
Yeah, that was something. If he had been able to bring that ball in, we would have been calling the NFL for him. That was way behind him, and he got a hook on that. I thought he was going to tuck it in, but the defender made a nice play.
So 2nd down and 20 from the 46-yard line. Minutemen looking to win their 3rd straight game after drubbing the Georgia Knights before the bye week 46-12 back on 9/11. The late handoff goes to Dewar. Dewar cuts it up the middle and takes it to midfield for a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, that was a pretty good run. So now you got a little bit manageable here with 3rd and 15. I don't know what you do in your playbook. You hope for something across the middle and get some yards after the catch, but
we're going to call it deep. A long 3rd and 15. They got to get it just inside the 35 at midfield. Richardson going to send out Dewar in motion now. Richardson has some time, now escapes the pocket, throws it too high for Chandler Crooks.
Yeah, that play just completely broke down. I don't know if that was the intended target, but that ball wasn't anywhere to being close to being caught.
So a 3-and-out for Palmetto Prep to start off this third quarter after getting the fumble recovery on the second turnover on offense by Birmingham. Now they get a stop. So here comes Taylor to kick it away. Miles is back to return it for Birmingham, standing at his 18-yard line. Turner boots it at the 43, bounces at the 21, goes over the head of Miles, who touched it, has to go back and get it, and he does inside the 5.
You know, when things just don't go right, they don't go right, and I don't know. that one hurts. Now it puts them even deeper back into their own zone. He's lucky he held on to that ball, though, Chris, because that could have been 6 the other way.
Yeah, absolutely right. So Birmingham is backed up. The last time they were backed up in their own end zone, it ended up being a high snap and a safety. That's how play started. That was 6:37 to go in the first quarter. Those were the first 2 points of the ball game for Palmetto Prep. Looks like Omar Young going to go under center here. Correction, he's going to hand it off to Miles in the shotgun, and Miles is going to be wrapped up by Craig Joyner after a gain of 2.
There really wasn't anything there for him. They kind of strung him out for 2 yards, but he ran right into the meat of the defense on that.
More Baltimore love to Mount St. Joseph. Product. Craig Joyner making a nice tackle. So second down and 8 at the 10-yard line for Birmingham. Young looking to throw on the near side, and that pass is well off. It was intended for Miles. Maybe some miscommunication there, Reed.
It looked like he was throwing a square out, and Miles ran a square in. So he's lucky that that ball did flare out because it could have gotten picked.
Oh, they nicknamed Craig Joyner Baltimore? There's another Baltimore, though, on the defense, isn't there? It's third down and 8. Pocket collapsing. Young escapes. Young is flipped up, lost the football. They're going to rule him down at the 9-yard line, so it'll be a loss. And Birmingham will have to kick, Reed.
Yeah, and again, I'll get handed out to the Minutemen defense has really played solid coverage. Really not many breakdowns in the defense today. They've been the coverage of the receivers, and he had nowhere to throw it to, and he had to try to scoop it up. But again, the pursuit of the defense just didn't give him anything.
Xavier Wells will go back to return the kick. He is deep inside Birmingham territory. He's at their 32-yard line. And again, much like Palmetto Prep, Birmingham has Omar Young, the quarterback, who does their punting. Here comes the rush. It's blocked again. Blocked for a second time. And it'll be a score for Birmingham, or from Palmetto Prep. Is that Bykoff? It's Kyril Bykoff for a second time today.
And that pretty much shores it up just how well the defense and the special teams have played today. They have been razor sharp. What a nice bust through on the defense and to knock that ball down pure-handed. And boy, if you're from Birmingham, Chris, I don't know. You just got to be really dejected. Nothing has gone your way.
Kyril Bykoff has blocked 2 kicks here today. This one leads to a score. It's a touchdown for Palmetto Prep. Now it's 40 zip. Kirill Bykov is not a name that we talked about in the first couple of weeks, but he has really come on here as the season has progressed.
And, of course, they're going to go for 2 here.
And it is no good. 40-0, Palmetto Prep. We'll be back here in just a moment. The smartest guy on the field, Kirill Bykov, found out he got a 26 on his ACT. In fact, a lot of the guys did very well on the ACTs. I couldn't even count to 26 back in those days. Kirill Bykov doing a nice job in the classroom, doing a nice job on the field, blocking punt attempts by Birmingham. He returns that one into the end zone for a touchdown, and it's 40-0. So Birmingham going back on offense. Here's Miles again with a nice return and a burst of speed. Takes it past the 35-yard line. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke, glad to be with you here today as Palmetto Prep continues to roll.
They really are doing some damage. You got a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum, and, you know, they really handed it to Birmingham today.
26 on the ACT. I got to go back to my records, but I know I didn't do that well.
We haven't gotten any updates on Prince Elliott, so I'm curious as to how he's doing with that knee injury he had in the first half.
Yeah, that's a big loss. Omar Young and the offense at the 38. Young looking to throw, has time. Time escapes him, and he throws it into coverage. It was broken up over on the far side. I believe that was Justin Poe over there. It was Zayden Davis, my apologies. So a nice job by Davis to break up that play.
You know, as we said it, I did see Prince down on the sideline. Still has his uniform on, no helmet, but he is limping considerably. Don't know if he's going to go back in or not.
Second down and 10 at the 38-yard line. In motion is Arnold. They pitch it to him. And he catches it, escapes a tackler, gets to the 40, and falls ahead on the tackle there by Cameron Brown out to the 41-yard line.
And that's fantastic pursuit by the defense. As he juked 2 players, there was just another white shirt right there ready to make the tackle. He really had nowhere to go. This defense has been all over the place today.
Most complete game of the season, in my opinion, and that follows the previous one. That was 2 weeks ago against the Georgia Knights. The bye week doing the Minutemen well right now. 40 zip and another third down and long for Birmingham here. They were converting them earlier. They haven't of late. Pressure and a sack. Brian Edwards taking down Omar Young. Kirill Bykov, my apologies with the sack.
Yeah, he's having himself a day. He really is. He's fired up. He must be ready to have a party out of the way he's played today.
So Kirill Bykov, 2 block kicks, now a sack, and Birmingham must punt it once again. Happy birthday to Xavion Wells, by the way. He's standing at his 44-yard line. getting set to return this punt. Xavion from just down the road in Sumter and played at Lakewood. He's a guy who had tons of D1 offers. He calls for a fair catch here, and the Minutemen will have it at their 38-yard line when we come back. 8:37 to go in the quarter. Palmetto Prep in control of this one.
Excellent.
I didn't say Simon Says.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke, 8:37 to go, quarter number 3. Here's Caden Taylor in at quarterback now with Palmetto Prep up 40-0. Taylor looking to run, asked for some blockers, and he's going to get about 3 yards taken out by Marquise Turner, the linebacker for Birmingham.
Just nothing there, Chris. Just try to get as much yardage as possible. Here and then, now if you're the Minutemen, this is where you don't want to make any mistakes. You got a nice shutout, and I'm sure they want to keep it that way.
Braxton Turner has come in at running back. 3 receivers bunched to that short far side of your screen. Play action, they go near side. Pass is caught by McLeod. McLeod escapes a tackler, gets inside Birmingham territory, and he's finally wrapped up inside the 45.
Boy, he danced for a good, felt like 10 seconds there. He just kept breaking tackles left and right. I thought he was going to break it open, but they finally brought him down after about 15 yards.
7.5 minutes left to go at the midway point of quarter number 3. Handoff to, it's a faked. Taylor looking to throw, now just has to get rid of it, sends it into the second row.
And that looks like it's going to be intentional grounding. There's a lineman downfield. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think the lineman thought that Taylor was going to run. He did not.
Yeah, he jacked up about the line of scrimmage and then figured out, I think I'm going to throw it. So you got to pin that. That mistake is on the quarterback, not on the offensive line. Those guys are there to protect you, and then you ring them out like that.
Back to the 48 of Birmingham for the Minutemen. 1st and 15 now. And more flags. Pointing over on that right side. And we'll see what the call is.
Yeah, it's offsides. Offensive lineman throwing his hand over the line of scrimmage. That's going to be on the Minutemen.
Jaden Burt's over there. Still arguing in his case, and it's a battle he's going to lose. So back inside Minutemen territory now. 1st and 20 at the 47-yard line. Last home game for a couple of weeks. Back against Fork Union on the 9th. Taylor looking to throw. Raheem Diarra-Suba gets by the defense, and he will score. Touchdown, Minutemen. 54 yards.
Yeah, and that defender, he went for all or nothing. He played the angle, and he lost on that swipe of the ball, and you know that's one of those things. It's either a make or a break, and 6 the other way. 46-0.
My goodness. So Taylor in the offense going to go for two. 2-pointers really have not gone Palmetto Prep's way here today, but late substitution now for Birmingham. Pass is caught over the middle. 2-pointer is good. 48-0 as McLeod catches it. All Palmetto Prep. 7:05 to go in the quarter. We'll be back with the kickoff here in just a moment. Don't go too far. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Back to live action as Palmetto Prep kicks it away, 48-0. Minutemen, one of their biggest victories in the last couple of years.
And we'll see if they can keep it up on this defense. I mean, like I said, Chris, they've been all over them on the ball. So the defense is hungry, and now they can see that shutout in their eyes. So they want to keep them getting in from the score.
About the same starting field position on just about every drive, it feels like. Play action fake. Young going to keep it. Now he slides, and they're going to give him the 43-yard line. Gain of 6 on first down. So clock continues to move here in this third quarter. 2nd down and 4. Young going to hand it off. It's going to the big guy, the fullback, Jaheim Brown. And Brown with a nice run inside Palmetto Prep territory to the 40 on a gain of 16.
Yeah, that was their biggest gain all day, Chris. And he was just kind of lugging around that corner. If it wasn't for slipping out on the feet of his foot grass giving out, he could have had more.
Brown played at Dadeville High, a rare fullback listed on any roster nowadays as he gets the run again, and this time he stood up. So Jaheim Brown with his 2nd carry, and this time it doesn't go for much. 2nd down and 10 for Birmingham. They're at their 40-yard line of the Minutemen. Looking to throw now. Young didn't have anything on the near side. Now scrambling again, and he's going to get out of bounds after a gain of 3.
Again, that quarterback's got some nifty feet to gain some ground there to open it up for him. Gained about 5 yards, so you're looking at a third and 5, 3rd and 6.
Definitely 4-down territory here for Birmingham. Young, blitz, pass, knocked away.
That was a good play by the defense. He was open there. Quarterback just a little behind him. it gave the defender a little bit of chance to make up for that and swipe that ball away. Well, Chris, they got to go for it here.
Craig Joyner, I believe, was the blitzer on that. So, yeah, 4th down and 7. 4.5 left to go here in the third quarter, and Birmingham with really nothing left to lose. Somebody jumped, and it looks like the receiver, Antonio Miles, read the count wrong. So from 4th now and 7, which is pretty manageable, to a 4th and 12.
And nothing goes right for Birmingham as they just keep making blunders left and right.
Even if I have a good broadcast, that hour 45 minutes on the way back to Greenville is usually pretty long. I can imagine what a 5-hour drive after this game is going to be like for Birmingham. We need teleportation devices, folks. Omar Young, 4th and 12, going to air it out. And not a bad throw there, Reed, but it comes up off the mark. Nice diving attempt there by Miles.
Yeah, at first, when I saw him let it go, I thought that it was going to be on the money, but I think it kind of floated on him. And but the receiver had the defender beat. He just did not get the ball there. And that's just the kind of day that Birmingham has had.
So 48-0, Minutemen going back on offense, and more good news for Birmingham. Lucas Lenhoff's back out there at quarterback. He has 2 touchdowns over 70 yards today, 3 touchdown passes overall. Wes, any word on how long Damian might be out for?
He'll be back next week.
Okay, they'll have so really getting away with not having Damian Littleton out there. What a spiral by Lenhoff, and looking for a flag and not getting one over on the far side was Kendall Thorne. Oh, he did get one.
Yeah, they were kind of dancing there a little bit. He was all over them, but yeah, they did throw a flag. It came in a little late, but that's going to be 15 yards. Oh, personal foul.
Huh.
Well,
This is how the opening drive started for Palmetto Prep. They got a couple of gifts on penalties from Birmingham, and that really started this explosion of...
Yeah, it really did.
The wind is moving again. It's changed from left to right now on your screen. Lenhoff throws a rocket. It's caught by R.J. McDonald, and he's going to be stopped at the 40 for a short gain.
Yeah, he just kind of zipped the ball right in there, and there wasn't anywhere for him to go, but gained a little bit 4 yards.
Kendall Thorne, my apologies. R.J. McDonald's is over near us. Call it a gain of 4 at the 39. It's 2nd down and 6 now for the Minutemen. Handoff going to go to Braxton Turner. Escapes one tackler and falls forward for the 1st down. What a run by Braxton there.
Boy, and Chris, he got hit in the backfield. I didn't think he was going to go anywhere. And he worked himself up to a nice 1st down. Boy, that's some running right there.
I'm real surprised by what we've seen from our league opponents in these first 2 games. I just, last year it was much, much different for both Georgia and Birmingham. I'm not quite sure why. Pass is going to be caught again over there. It's Kendall Thorne. A flag is down. Thorne is out of bounds after a gain of 8, but we'll check the penalty. As of now, it's a gain of 8, but we'll see.
Another personal foul.
This time it's on the Minutemen.
Well, that doesn't help the Minutemen out at all, but it certainly does for the Birmingham team.
At the 46-yard line now. Got to get it inside the 25. It is first down. Looks like first and 22, 23 maybe. Lenhoff. Pass a little bit off the mark that time. Intended for Aaron McLeod. A rare mistake by Lucas.
And he's been on the money all day. He just a little bit in front of him. I think he expected the receiver to step forward and come in, but that ball was off the mark. Just thrown a little bit too wild.
2:25 to go here in the third quarter. The score is not inaccurate on your screen. It is 48-0. Palmetto Prep. The only downside with these last two games is you still have to go on the road and play these two teams, and you don't want the players getting too comfortable, if you understand what I'm saying. Expecting a run here, and it is Braxton Turner again. He stood up at the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up third down and very long. 20+.
Yeah, there's not too many plays that you have in your playbook that you can call for this. You just hope that something you can grab after yards after the catch will get you within working distance to run it for another play.
Third down, and we'll call it 23 from the 46-yard line. Lenhoff checked over the middle, now goes to the far side, wrestling for the ball. It's jumped, caught, and then dropped.
Oh.
Was that Thorne again over there, I believe?
It looked like he had it. It looked like as he came down, he lost control of that ball and bobbled it a little bit and hit the ground, and that was it. But, boy, what a nice attempt.
Chandler Thomas in coverage there for Birmingham. And Caden Taylor will kick it away for the third time, I believe, here this afternoon. Here's Miles standing at his own 18-yard line now. That's a knuckler, and it's going to take a Minuteman bounce roll inside the 20, possibly inside the 10. Now it's going to die right at the 10. Nice kick there by Taylor. Birmingham back on the ball here in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Birmingham backed up at the 10-yard line. Handoff up the middle for a gain of a couple. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke here with you. Happy Reed Radke. His Dolphins won today.
Yeah, for all you folks wondering about the NFL and if Miami was for real, well, they are for real. They knocked off Buffalo 21-19.
I don't watch the NFL anymore, but isn't Buffalo the sexy Super Bowl pick for everybody?
They are. They're picked by everybody. They'll be the talk of the NFL tomorrow.
It's 48-0, Reed. Let's talk about it now.
Yeah, I mean, but I do have to say that hit right there, you could hear it all the way up here in the bleachers. I mean, that was a hit. That's a tough 1-yard gain there.
Loss of 2. Xavion Wells was there. Nick Harden was also there on that play. So 3rd down and 9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. We'll see if they get the play off in time.
We got 9 seconds.
Looks like Young might take it to the 4th. He will. So the teams will switch sides. We'll have 3rd and long when we come back for the 4th and final quarter. It's all Palmetto Prep here today. We'll be back. Chris Sheeman, Reed Radke, glad to be with you as Reed feels his congratulation calls for a game he certainly had a lot to do. You were integral. Isn't that what they say when George and when the Yankees won the World Series and George Costanza? Oh, yeah, you were integral. So 3rd down and long for Birmingham.
Ooh.
It's going to be caught. Nice catch by Ortavius Miles for a first down. A rare first down for Birmingham, Reed.
Yeah, I think that might have been, you might be wrong, but that could have been just their 2nd first down all game. I mean, that was a very good play. I mean, good throw and catch.
Ball at the 25. Handoff goes to the big guy, Jaheim Brown. Falls ahead for a gain of 1.
Oh, and he's going to be slow getting up. And he's not getting up. He is getting up, but he's going to be limping to the side.
Well, that's too bad for Birmingham. They're already shorthanded at running back, and now Jaheim Brown, the fullback, is going to come out. Although he was running a little better than he started on his way to the bench, so hopefully just a short breather for him. Christian Nelson, the running back in. 2nd down and 9. Young looking to throw. Passes caught over on the far side for a short gain.
I'll tell you, that quarterback for the other team, he's got a rifle of an arm. It's that one-step drop and zip, pow. It is really, I mean, it's a shame that they can't move the ball up.
3rd down and 7 now for Omar Young and the Birmingham offense. Again, Christian Nelson, the lone back that we've seen today. Now Michael Maston, the receiver, gets some instruction. Omar Young. Pass is going to be caught to Maston. I'm not sure what they said to each other, but it worked. It's a first down
did.
again.
Yeah, now they got some consistency going. Oh, Although they're giving him a 4th down here. I don't understand that. It looked like he would.
No, he had the first
Clearly-
down by at least a yard.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well,
Palmetto Press going to call for a timeout.
boy, Chris, I could have sworn that he was in front of that flag.
Yeah. Depends on where his feet went out. It's possible it could have happened. But a tough spot for Birmingham, and we have another timeout, so we'll go away here for just a moment. So 4th down and 1 for Birmingham. 12:45 to go in the ball game. Omar Young going to keep it, and it's going to be close.
I don't know about that one, Chris.
It's going to be real close.
I don't think he made it. Yeah, I don't think he made it. I think he's going to be about the nose of the football short. They're going to have to bring out the flag. Oh, wow.
Did they give it to him?
They
Let's
gave it
run
to
it
him.
back here. Let's run it back and just check.
I think I would have asked for a flags there.
Yeah,
A
oof.
measurement.
Boy, I think he was short.
Yeah, I do too.
But, that could have been a makeup call.
Well, it's 48-0, so you got to get some positivity.
Right. Now at the 36. Omar Young drops back,
I think that's
and
gonna
he's
be,
going
ooh.
down.
Yeah, that was too much time to stand back there and just dance around. It was only a matter of time before he got sacked. That's a big loss. He should have just thrown that ball away.
I have no idea. Datavius Bledsoe. Thank you. Second down and long now for Birmingham. Young
He's gonna
again,
go down
taken
again.
down. I was just going to say to you that I thought their offensive line has done a decent job, and, last couple of plays, the penetration for the Palmetto defense has been outstanding.
Yeah, now what you have here is you got 3rd and forever, and this is not a deep ball, a deep throwing team. They'll throw the middle of the field, those 10-yard outs, but they're not going to be throwing it 30 yards downfield.
3rd down and 22. Empty backfield for Young.
There's the
Young,
hold.
flag is down, throws it just a little bit too high for Maston, who had to go off his fingertips, but we'll check on the flag here.
Yeah, and that's going to be on offensive holding. He kind of tackled the defender, so I think Palmetto declines here and then forces them to punt. Don't give them another shot.
Looks like Trey McGahee going to go back along with Xavion Wells, the birthday guy. Omar Young going to punt it. He's standing at about his 10, so McGahee and Wells are both standing at about their 45-yard line. Now they're going to move up a little bit. Finally, the snap.
Oh!
And
that
I
is,
don't know how to describe that in 20 years of broadcasting. I don't know what that was.
That was a backwards kick.
It was an oopsie daisy. Now they're, it's still alive. So yeah, keep going. Why not?
So he got a little bit of a gain there just from the backyard brawl.
Chandler Thomas Somebody warm up the Birmingham buses, folks. It's 48 zip, and they're ready to go home. We'll be back.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome back, everybody. They're playing the birthday song for Xavier Wells. Happy birthday. Here's Nick Richardson looking to throw, and it's going to be complete at the 14-yard line.
Oh, and we got a flag.
That's
a late
R.J.
flag
McDonald.
A late flag on the field. I'm not quite sure what this has got. Maybe personal foul somewhere along the way.
That's why I'm going now. Yeah, things are going to start getting frustrated at this point. And you can't help it. You're a 19-year-old kid. You're getting your butt.
So we'll see what the penalty is. It's in the backfield.
And it's on the Minutemen.
So 12 men on the field is the call on Palmetto Prep.
Well,
I
guess
thought it was on the
Birmingham
minute.
was trying to get some advantage to stop them there, so they had an extra guy to try to slide it in so they wouldn't get scored on.
So it was on Birmingham,
It
not
was.
on the Minutemen.
Yeah, I was mistaken at first.
Well, they pointed towards the Minutemen. So not your fault. Braxton Turner back in at running back, 1st and 5. Richardson looking to throw to the far side. That is going to be caught. Chandler Crooks with the touchdown grab.
And that's a pretty decent throw there, and that's not as an easy catch as you would think. That's a looking right over your right shoulder and making a catch that way. That's a really nice catch. And
it is 54-0, folks.
And Chris, here's where I try to bring that young kid in to kick a field goal. While you might as well try to practice. What good is it running another 2-point play here?
Beats me. The thinking might be that maybe they just don't need a kicking game this season. I mean, honestly, it's...
Well, not in this game you don't, but we got four
These
games
are the
left.
games that we would need them, though. That's the thing. These are the league games, and the combined score in the league games is now 100-12. So... 5-yard penalty, we're going to try. I'd like to see him just personally go for it. Because I'd like to see, I think Nick Wright can do the job, but ain't our call.
That is true.
Richardson looking for DRS Suba. That was almost intercepted. So 54-0. It's all Minutemen.
And that would have been 2 points the other way.
Take another break.
Excellent.
I didn't say Simon Says.
So we got 2 more broadcasts. We'll be with you, hopefully, again. Keep an eye on that October 2nd date at Brevard. The forecast is not looking promising. I've been through probably a half dozen really bad hurricanes living on the beach, and I know there's a difference between a hurricane hitting Florida and then it traveling up to the mountains of North Carolina. But I also do know that the last time we got hit with a tropical storm up in the Brevard area, it left a lot of flooding and devastation, and I don't know if we're going to have that kind of a situation next weekend or not. So just keep an eye on it, folks. But as of now, we're still scheduled for Sunday at Brevard, and then we'll be back here for Fork Union Military Academy. They're a really interesting history to them that we'll get into during that game, but a lot of former NFL Hall of Famers from Fork Union, and a lot of really good other NFL players who played at Fork Union. The only one I can remember off the top of my head is Vinny Testaverde. It's been about 5 years since I've seen them, but
I'm not familiar with anybody from there, but I remember Testaverde.
so 1st and 10 for Birmingham. They have it at the 39-yard line. 54-0 in favor of Palmetto Prep. Pass going to be caught by Miles, and it's going to be broken up. Now, that ball never touched the ground, but they're going to rule it incomplete. Okay, so they're going to give him the catch, apparently.
Stoppage of momentum, and so they blew the whistle dead before he ripped that ball out. That was a quick whistle.
If it keeps the clock moving, I'm all for it. Great call, ref.
You got to keep that clock moving. When the score gets like this, it gets a little bit overwhelming.
2nd down and 7. Omar Young looks like his knee was down. They keep play going, and we're going to run that back.
Yeah. Well, the refs let it go, but he's down this time. And it's 3rd down again. 3rd and 6, it looks like.
Let's see if his knee went down here. Oh, 2 knees were down.
Yeah, they completely missed. Yeah, they're giving him the benefit of the doubt right now.
They sure are. Okay. Sometimes the calls don't go your way. We saw that for Birmingham. Sometimes they do. Here on this drive so far, they have. 3rd down and 6.
Oh, there's your offside.
And here comes the big guy ready to attack. That was Jaquette Lester, ambitious, to say the least.
He just wanted to give a free pop. He saw the center move his hand back, and he decided, okay, we'll shove him down. And that's exactly what he did. You know, what's one of the things I never understood, Chris, is the center touches the ball every play. You would think that he would know what the count is on, but he completely missed it there. That might be due to the score.
3rd down and 11. We're all kind of getting foggy here a little bit, I think. 6:39 and counting. Boy, Young was looking long, didn't have anything. That one's going to bounce. We got another flag down over near us.
And that's going to be on Birmingham. You got number 50s pleading like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
He's trying to find anybody that'll listen to him.
That's Ken Hicks.
He's still going at it, waving his hands up and down. And obviously he didn't win over that ref, so he's going to try to find another one.
He's still going, too.
Yeah, he's telling the white hat now the same thing.
He plays basketball. That's a basketball player right there. So I believe they're going to decline the penalty. So
Yeah,
Birmingham is going to punt.
Yeah. Or are they going to punt? I guess they do have their punting team, Anna. That's my bad. It looks like it was some late shift. Well, they're kind of confused, too, because they got another guy running on the field. And he's just trotting like he has all day.
So some shuffling both ways.
They're going to have to hurry up or they're going to delay a game.
Omar Young, high snap, able to gather, able to boot it, and it's another knuckler. And it's going to be a return. He's going. Cameron Brown's going the wrong way. Oh, Cameron, I love you, buddy, but I'm putting that one on the highlight reel on Twitter later.
Yeah, he got all tooled around. The kick was straight up in the air, so he forgot which direction it was going.
We got 5 minutes and 40 seconds of this still to go, folks. Hang on. We'll be back. I'm laughing because when I played basketball, I scored for the wrong team once. I it was a hot gym, and we got discombobulated, and my buddy took a shot at the wrong hoop. I got the rebound. I was wide open. Never been so wide open in my life. Couldn't figure out why.
Well, maybe that's why you were wide open.
I scored the easy two. It was for the wrong team. Cameron Brown was not quite that bad, but it jogged my memory a little bit. Caden Taylor back in at quarterback, by the way. I think we've got a running clock going because it was running during that time once the ball got placed. So this one is coming to a close pretty soon here. Taylor going to hand it off. Braxton Turner doing a nice job filling in for Damian Littleton here today, and he's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down on that run.
And we're under 5 minutes now, folks, so game is well in hand. We just want to see Palmetto just close out the game consistent basis. Don't let the other team score, and get out of this with injury-free.
It would be the first shutout of the year for the Minutemen, and I'm sure that's in the minds of everybody involved.
Yeah, and this is where I would just run the ball, Chris, try to do clock control. There's no reason to put it in the air, but, of course,
Caden Taylor with a flag down. Going to lob it up for Darius Naylor and couldn't come up with it, but let's check the flag. It's on the far side. No, Reed, I've explained to the folks, and I'll explain to you, it's post-grad football, and everybody needs their film, and we play on.
Yes, we do. But you'd think the running backs want something to showcase, too.
Well, we're down to one. We haven't seen a ton of Christian Dewar today.
No, from what I heard from the coaches, that he didn't practice all week, so he just came into play, so he must be ailing from something.
Yeah, I talked to Kevin Roletter this week. A lot of guys were sick. They're without Littleton, of course, who was injured. He was thinking that this is going to be a little tougher than it turned out to be. But certainly getting everybody back happy and healthy. And, of course, as Chandler Crooks makes a catch, I want to take a moment here and just give our heartfelt thoughts and our prayers out to Jemias Glenn, who is not with us today. His sister passed away. She's only 14 years old. I don't have the details on it, but, man, anytime you have a situation like that in your family, it just guts you. So to the Glenn family and to everybody, really and truly, just we're thinking about you, and we're so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, Chris, that is so tough. It's never easy to deal with that.
Taylor over the middle. It's going to be caught for a first down. Jacob Parker on the catch. That's, I believe, his first grab here today.
So everybody's getting a little bit of the action. And now we're coming into that 2 minutes.
Do the Minutemen have another score in them here now inside the red zone? Inside 2 minutes to go, as Reed mentioned, 1:57 to be exact. And, of course, the Minutemen running some clock.
That would put us in the 60 mark, would it not?
Yep.
I'm sure that's on their mind.
Caden Taylor looking to
that
throw. He's
whole
going to
field is
take
open
off now with it, and he's going to go out of bounds. Pickup of about 9. He'll be spotted out at about the 11.
And folks, the clock keeps rolling here, even though he does go out of bounds. So they'll have to hurry back up to the line if they want to do any more damage. And it looks like they do. They got another play coming in.
Braxton Turner remains the running back here today. Darius Naylor now offset tight end. Taylor being pressured. He gets rid of it out of bounds. Nice pressure there by Ken Hicks, who was pleading his case on offense on the offensive line on a penalty on the last sequence, but making a nice defensive play here for Birmingham.
Yeah, he was steamrolling his way towards him, and he just saw him at the last minute to throw that ball away. Otherwise, that's probably the end of the game.
So the Minutemen likely just one more play here. It'll be a 3rd down, and we'll see if they even run it. Yeah, they're going to line up.
They're taking their time, but we're down 20 seconds now.
My expectations is Braxton Turner here. We'll see if I'm right. It's going to be caught over the middle for another touchdown, Minutemen.
Yeah, and that's just a needle in the coffin. I mean, you got to see the defenders are just absolutely beside themselves with that. And they're heading towards the bus. They don't even want to do the 2-point.
Nope, the clock hits 0, so that'll do it. 60-0 is your final score. Palmetto Prep gets the victory here today. So once again, we'll be with you, fingers crossed, next Sunday at Brevard, and then back here at home on October 9th. Keep an eye on Palmetto Prep Twitter and their social medias and their website for any schedule changes that might happen next week. But as of now, we'll see you again October 2nd at Brevard. Once again, your final score, it's Palmetto Prep 60, Birmingham nothing. For Reed Radke, I'm Chris Sheeman. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you again